We shall. It's on. Semifinals here in Singapore. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, is in your ear. Spinning free is Lou. He beats Johnson on the cut. Johnson has been so imposing because of his size. Again, it's 6'11". There haven't been other teams that have been able to stop him. What China will try to exploit is they'll try to get him on the perimeter, and because they're versatile, averaging about 6'7", these guys can still move. They're going to try to use that quickness against Johnson. This is just what I see. I could be wrong. We'll see how it plays out. Steele. He's going to move right, swings it to Johnson. Johnson, he's quite comfy out there. He does miss that stroke from Tulane, but Greg Heyer, this dude is a battler. I can see him playing fighting in the UFC. He fights his way to the rim, and the Aussie's going to put that up and in. He is a true blue, that is for sure. And he's going to check out as he took a bump. Vim Soriano watching. He was rooting for the Philippines, but his team came up short. I promised that if he watched the game, I'd give him some love. Vim, appreciate you for watching. We'll see if your guys can get a bronze. One-one contest. Andrew Steele lost the handle on the ball. Uh-oh, excuse me, mate. Flagstaff finishes with the easy scoop, uncontested. Gets a hand up, it does not matter. FaceTime. But chain one hit me. 3-2 early, China. China, the nation of these two that has never won a gold medal. The Aussies have gotten 2. Now Johnson taking it to the rim. So Daniel Johnson, I think they're going to get a mean streak. If he gets a mean streak, he turns into like the Loch Ness Monster. He's long, he can get to the rim, he doesn't make the free throw. Lou, man, I got to get out of here. I'll come back and get you later. There's the quickness. Speaking of the versatility, and this is why this Chinese team is very, very dangerous and interesting. They're not just big, they're quick. They're physical, they can shoot. I'm not rooting for any team here before, somebody messages me and says, oh, you're cheering. No, I am completely unbiased. Doesn't matter to me which team wins. I'm pointing out the strengths and weaknesses of each team. The Aussies have the experience, more physical. They're tougher, very likely, than the Chinese team. They got a top gun in Andrew Steele. He's one of those guys, if he gets it going, it could be a long day for you. So a very evenly matched semifinal here, with China leading 4-2 here in the early going. Spin move, Lou. That's tough. That's tough, 5-2. Greg Heyer, he's going to go to work. See what I did there? Greg Heyer going to work. He puts in overtime. Some extra effort to get that bucket. Zhao tries to step through. He runs into some traffic. He's fouled. So Jiayi Wu off the iron. There's a hold. That's called on Greg Heyer. Lou, he'll start this possession. Heyer runs into a screen. Lou behind the back. He's got Andrew Steele in front of him for the moment. Steele with some strong defense. How about that? Jai, he tries to split the D there, and the Aussies are locking in. Zhao, he opens the possession. His brother is going to get it and shoot it, but the stroke was broke. High rebound, quickly cleared. Johnson is going to screen away. Wagstaff trying to get positioning there down low. I think that's poked away, and that's off red. So Wagstaff and company will set shop up again. Australia, the 16 seed. China, the 12 seed. The floater didn't have enough float. Johnson now, he crashes his way to the bucket. He's going to earn a foul and another trip to the stripe. Got version of money, yeah, about 100, yeah. Johnson. He will get his opportunity at the stripe here. Of course, Wagstaff is the top bucket getter on this Aussie team, but Johnson not far behind, and he's going to add another drop in the bucket. 5-4 contest. Yellow foul, that's a hold. Wagstaff with 29 points. Johnson with 17. Oh, that's a miss. Tough shot right there. That ball is going to go to, it's going to go to red. I thought yellow would have it. Liu, he's got Andrew Steele. Chakras out of line for the moment. Then he's going to launch the two. He's going to miss it. Steele will set his feet. He moves left. Steele looking for some. No, he doesn't knock it down. Just routed off the rim. Jai Zhao setting up shop. And he puts it in his face like a selfie. How'd that look? 7-4. Top scorer for China is Zheyi Liu with 22 points coming into this contest. Jairen Zhao right behind him with 17 points coming into this contest. And right on cue, there he is chunking the deuces. That's Jiaying Zhao. Wow. 14 points for him. As the Twins have produced double trouble. Long ball, back iron, rebound, track down, Steele will get it. What a save, what a hustle. Wagstaff, he composes himself, but he misses the layup. He's going to continue to fight for the right to party. They won't be partying unless they get a gold medal, but he's fighting underneath. And he's going to shoot two. That's the 7th foul on China. So the Aussies can even things up at the stripe here depending on how Wagstaff does. This dude has been averaging almost 10 points per game. He shot better than 50% from beyond the two-point arc. And his free throw percentage is improving as well. He gets the friendly bounce right there. Jab step. Drops it off. Liu. Oh, my goodness. A block called on Higher. And China is saying they should get continuation. Look, you got to be a tough cookie to knock Greg Higher over. That dude is like a tree stump. Or shoes, has his shoes come loose? I think he needs a new pair of kicks. Or maybe he's just tying them up. I thought he got ran over so badly that he lost rubber on his shoes. In any case, back to it. Little hezzy. Jai Zhao, he just crumbled. That's going to leave Wagstaff wide open. This is that toughness that I was talking about from the Aussies. The reverse lay is a miss. No way. Long ball from Wagstaff, just off target. Steele with a heads-up play, gets it to the corner. Johnson comes up short. There's a foul on the rebound attempt. That foul is on red. That is number 8 on China, so a couple more free throws to follow for Australia, who have taken a 1-point lead. Nobody's been able to beat China to this point. The Aussies, though, they've met them in the middle of the square, and they said, listen, mate, we're not scared of you. Yeah, yeah. Second free throw, count that as well. Up fake. Zhao working on Higher. Higher says you're going to have to employ a different strategy. I ain't going nowhere. Wagstaff past the defense. Look at him. Check his footwork. You ain't got these. Carefully steps through the paint, and Australia with a 4-point advantage looking for more. Johnson, soft hands, he's going to lay it in. It is 12-7. This is the first time we're really seeing this young Chinese team face some adversity here in this tournament. And who else but the Aussies are going to put it on them like this? This game is not out of reach, but Australia is meeting them with physicality. They're meeting them with toughness. This 23-year-old team, this is like playing against your uncles who are still in shape at the Barbie. This is what this Australian team is. I told you. These guys, they average 30-something years old. These are dads. You know, these are family men, husbands. These dudes are in the backyard with leather slippers on and a spatula cooking steak. But they also happen to be damn good 3x3 players. They got the old man strength. They don't got the detail anymore, but they're just strong, and you don't know why. They got touch on the inside, you just don't know why. 13-7, the Aussies leading this thing. Sidestep. Yeah, that looks good. But a foul on Johnson. Shout out DJ Lass. He's playing some old Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative. Don't care. That's my prerogative. Zhao's gonna hit it. Jairen, that is. Zhao, he knew that was good. He was looking behind him before the shot even fell. 4-point difference. Oh, look at him just driving hard. Wagstaff. Jai Yi, Zhao, no, too long. Rebound, down low, Liu. He's taking it to the chest of Wagstaff. He's gonna miss it. He recovers the Wilson, and he still doesn't put it where it's supposed to go. Down low to Johnson. Oh, he's dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Johnson is 7'7", but he refuses to dunk. That's because he's got great touch. Deep ball, ends up short, touches nothing. That's a shot clock violation. The Aussies lead it by 6 with 4:13 to go. Again, this is the first time we've seen this young Chinese team tested against the savvy vets from down under. Andrew Steele, he's shooting to kill. 17-9, Greg Hire is feeling it. So the two champions with big plays apiece for this Australian team. And they're taking the whippersnappers behind the shed. And they're beating them up pretty good. They say you keep your social media, you keep all your technical gadgets. We're going to take you in the back of the shed where the old axes are. We're going to show you how to do this fisticuffs thing, how we used to do. Y'all shaving yet? No, y'all not even shaving yet. You know how long I had this beard? We're going to show you how to play this 3x3 thing. Here they go. Look at the highlights. There he is, Andrew Steele. He's firing at will. 17-9, Australia. Looks like the defending champions are going to be back in the gold medal game again. What are the chances? Credit to the coaching staffs. I don't want to completely count China out, but this is going to be a very difficult comeback for them, down 7 with 4 minutes to play. So let me not put the cart before the horse, as they say, because there's still some game left to be played here. But it is improbable, and that is some old man wisdom from an old man. Well, that wasn't even my wisdom. That was my director's wisdom. That shows you he's an old man too. Wagstaff. That was an old school move with the hook. Didn't fall. So both teams in the penalty. Six-point difference. Steele. Johnson, look at the arc on that. Comes up short on it, obviously. Now he's got to defend. And you notice that the Aussies switch as well. Jairen Zhao. There's really no time for China to panic. They're down 6. They don't have to throw up a bunch of twos. That's an offensive foul. And Johnson doesn't like the call. See, back in my day, no blood, no foul. You ain't bleeding, are you? Yeah, that's clearly a foul, though. You can't. I mean, think about that wingspan. That's like a condor wing swinging back and hitting you in the neck. Condors don't even exist. Do they? No, I guess they do. That's a pterodactyl wing swinging back and hitting you in the neck. I had to go to a wing that doesn't exist anymore. Jeez. And he still didn't agree with the foul. Like, come on, man, you're going to call that? Since when can't we elbow people in the neck? Oh, we're having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. This is the 5th edition of the Asia Cup, and it has continued to get better as the sport has evolved. We're here in an incredible country in Singapore, in a spectacular venue, and that's actually called an unsportsmanlike foul, and I'm not going to argue with that because he swung that arm, and anytime you do that, you're going to risk getting caught with that unsportsmanlike. So 2 free throws now will follow for Liu. And if he can make them both, as he makes the first, then we're looking at a game that isn't quite as comfortable for the Aussies. You don't want to leave the door open with a Chinese team that's this dangerous, because this free throw will make it a 4-point game, and there's plenty of time left. 3:20 to go. Andrew Steele is coming around. He wants to drop it off to Wagstaff. Wagstaff has got a bucket on his mind. He's denied at the rim, but Steele, oh, he can't clean it up. Steele goes off the iron. So back over to China. They can hit a 2 here. The roof is going to come off this place, I'm telling you. The drive, wait a minute. 3 in the key. You got to be quicker than that. So got caught kind of looking right there, and, you know, that can cost you. Around comes Andrew Steele. Steele moving right, dribble drive, Steele. Oh, he's found his stroke now. It's going to be a long night. Get it? 19-13. Steele. He gets it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff through traffic. No, he's denied. So a timeout on the floor. Australia want to talk it over. They have a 6-point lead. China hasn't lost to this point, and their very first loss could very likely be coming right now. All the Australians need is 1 point. I mean, one score. They have 19, but last look at Andrew Steele. Don't mind him. He's shooting his shot. Him and Wilson have a good relationship. All right, it's about that time to get back to it. The Aussies have possession. Greg Heyer is moving. 20-13. Zhao with the move. Steele standing in his way. Game point for Australia, and China is coming apart here. This is, you could argue that China maybe a more talented team, but this is youth versus experience. This is toughness winning out here. As Johnson, who does he think he is? Luka Doncic, one-legged fader. And how about the Australians showing that toughness? This quartet of Aussies is stronger than old leather. Nothing can break them. Johnson with the touch. The 6'11" beast himself puts this one away. Australia is going to the gold medal game again. So the Aussie women and the Aussie men will play in the final. We got to hear how they feel about this. Here's Jexy Flagstaff standing by